Lindsey and The Jedgar by Eliizabeth Wahn. Chapter 1, Crack of Dawn. Ryan Mander hated to admit he was scared, but he was. He suspected that he was the only kid left on the island of Elsinore, and he had to find out what happened to the others. Shortly before daybreak, he stole out of bed and tiptoed past his uncle's room, down the staircase and into the yard, cursing himself for having ever come. For the 100th time, he asked himself why his uncle had wanted him to visit. The old guy seemed to hate him. Behind the garage, Ryan found his bike lying in the shrubbery where he had hidden it. He pulled it out and pedaled as fast as he could along the deserted streets. When he reached the airport, he looked around furtively and saw nobody. Everything was eerily still. The planes, dark and watchful as crows, seemed to stare at him as he picked his way through the shadows to the in and out hatch. Finding the door unlocked, he slipped inside and opened the visitor's register. Through the window, he spotted the immigration officer strolling down the runway toward him. He'd better hurry before she caught him snooping through her records. Ryan's fingers trembled as he thumbed through the pages. In the section marked July, he found his name in the middle of a list. The names above his had been crossed out with a thin, black line. 4 boys, the ones he'd met the morning he arrived. Since then, all 4 boys had disappeared. Running his eyes down the page, he discovered the freshly inked names of 4 newcomers scheduled to arrive. Much as he needed their help, he half wished that he could warn them not to come. But there was nothing he could do, not now. He quickly memorized the names of the 2 boys from Washington, D.C., a girl from New Orleans, and a girl from San Diego, California. With a shiver, Ryan noticed that the girl from California had a question mark by her name, and her name was Lindsey O'Neill.